Talent 2025 is the catalyst for the development of an integrated talent system to meet employers' needs. What are those needs and how can they be met? Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers, coming to you from the 2014 West Michigan Policy Forum, being taped at the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel in downtown Grand Rapids. Joining me now is the president of Talent 2025, Kevin Stotts. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
That is one of the main topics here at the Policy Forum, which is sort of how do we keep talent, how do we grow talent, how do we know what kind of talent to grow, if you will, at those lower and higher educational institutions. And it's your job to sort of meet that supply and demand and mesh those folks together?
That's correct. And we're at Talent 2025 is a coalition of 80 plus CEOs from across West Michigan who really come together and say, how do we help sort of align supply and demand? So we really engage with educators, workforce development professionals, economic developers to say, how can we as a business community engage and help to show career pathways and the jobs that are in demand today and into the future, and really to have a good match so that employers are able to find the talent and individuals who live in the region are able to find career opportunities and career pathways that are successul for them.
It just seems like this is something that it's just such a no-brainer, right? We have this huge unemployment rate. We have kids graduating from college with educations, and obviously you would think that they are, by definition, talent with an education, yet they can't find jobs because perhaps they majored in the wrong thing? That's
true. That's true. And what we find most often is that young adults, kids in middle school, high school, and even college really don't know what the careers that are in demand are, what things that they could do, what maybe where their interests could connect with a career opportunity. So what we found is that employers play a big part in an opportunity to engage with students and say, here are the careers that are in demand, these are the knowledge, skills, and abilities that we're looking for, and giving them some experience, some exposure to the career so they get excited about living and working here in West Michigan.
At what point should your child, or if you are a young adult, at what point do you have to make a decision? You know, middle school, high school, we didn't make decisions onto our career at that young of an age.
Well, that's the great thing about now is that there are so many careers that are available, but really if you're a parent, you should start thinking about exposing your child or children to just career opportunities, the things that they could do, from being in healthcare and information technology, construction, manufacturing, etc. But just that exposure is important. Later on in high school, into college, then there becomes a more serious conversation about, all right, what education, what are the skills that I need to pursue that career or those jobs, but really it really is about career exploration in those earlier grades.
Are there some businesses, some industries that are hurting a lot more than others for talent right now?
They all are. I mean, construction, IT, manufacturing, healthcare, energy. It's twofold. It's this looming problem of baby boomers getting ready to retire, and then also really employers not being able to find talent that are coming out of high school or out of colleges in sufficient numbers. So it's really a twofold problem. Not enough talent coming to their doors, and then knowing that they're going to have a huge problem as the baby boomers begin to retire.
Based on this talent issue, it seems as though every every college grad should have a guaranteed job right out of college, but that's really not the case.
It's not the case really, because it has to be, are they the right degrees and credentials? And that's what we also talk about, is making sure that educators know what are those credentials that employers are looking for.
All right, thank you so much for joining us today.
Good, thank you very much.
Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Kevin Stotts, the president of Talent 2025.